Good day everyone, we are the group 2 and in this video we are going to present to you the guidelines on developing intercultural competence. Before we proceed on the guidelines, let us discuss what is intercultural competence. Intercultural competence is the ability to function effectively across cultures, to think and act appropriately, to communicate and work with other people from different cultural backgrounds.
So there is a famous quote coming from Chase and Shamu that says, we should bear in mind that just every person you meet belongs to different cultures in some way.
So different individuals have different cultures as we are unique from each other. And whoever he may be, whatever his culture or subculture is, and however different his culture or subculture is from yours, he should be treated with respect like the way you want to be treated as a decent person.
Developing intercultural competence is not about something you do for a while or you can accomplish within a few weeks or months. Because developing intercultural competence is a systematic process whereby we continuously learn about ourselves, the other people, and the complex part due to we are being globalized and being considerate to our diverse cultures. So since we have overlapping different characteristics and principles, we often face many challenges and disputes. However, we can overcome these challenges through intercultural competence. So there are 8 recommendations on how to become open-minded or to avoid any prejudices and biases against people from the other culture. So first, widen your field of experience by making new contacts, learn about history and the experiences and aspirations of people from different cultures. Examine yourself for possible stereotypes. Look at the world from someone else's way of looking at and thinking about something, not just yours. Work on becoming more self-confident. Appreciate cultural similarities and differences. Acknowledge the essential equality and value of all cultures. And lastly, be sensitive and interpret cultural styles of communication. So these guidelines will be discussed by the next reporter.
First is widen your field of experience by making new contacts. It is getting to know people coming from your targeted groups whose culture differs from yours, making you understand the group and their culture better.
Second, learn about history and the experiences and aspirations of people from different cultures. So, exploring the history, experiences, and aspirations of people from diverse cultures through educational avenues like courses and books enables individuals to immerse themselves vigorously in those cultures, promote or bring up a deeper understanding and appreciation. For instance, enrolling in a course on American history, African history rather, can provide insight into the rich characteristic myths, wall-hanging design of American cultures, traditions, and struggles. This educational can allow individuals to go beyond their geographical boundaries and time period, gaining empathy and respect for the feelings of different societies. By engaging with diverse cultural history, individuals can broaden their perspectives, challenge stereotypes, and cultivate a more inclusive worldview. Ultimately, the exploration of various cultures through education serve as a pathway to building bridge, promote mutual understanding, and celebrating the beauty of human diversity.
Examine yourself for possible stereotypes. It involves introspection and self-awareness to identify any preconceptions, biases, or generalization and about certain groups of people based on factors such as race, gender, ethnicity, or religion. It's about reflecting in your beliefs, attitudes, and behaviors to ensure they are fair, respectful, and not influenced by stereotypes. There are 6 types of stereotypes. First is gender stereotypes. Assumptions about the abilities, interests, or roles of men, women, and non-binary individuals. Second, racial ethnic stereotypes. Oversimplified or accurate generalizations about people's characteristics, behaviors, or backgrounds based on their race or ethnicity.
Third, age stereotypes. Beliefs about the capabilities, interests, or needs of people based on their age, such as young people or elderly. Fourth is social economic stereotypes. Assumptions about a person's intelligence, values, or opportunities based on their economic status or class. Fourth is occupational stereotypes. Belief that certain jobs or occupations are more suitable for particular genders, race, or social groups. The last is disability stereotypes. Assumptions about limitation of challenges faced by people with physical, cognitive, or mental disabilities.
Number 4, look at the world from someone else's way of looking and at them thinking about something, not just yours.
This is fundamentally important. You may touch upon a crucial aspect of human connections, empathy. Empathy is not just about recognizing someone's feeling, but trying to sense themselves yourself and see the world from the vantage point. This deep personal connection can change the way we relate to people and the world around us. One of the ways to develop that ability is to listen. Nowadays, people listen only to be able to reply, but sometimes it is necessary just to understand. Other way is to induce empathy through literature or art. That's why we are here. We have the ability to experience love and thoughts of the other people.
Number 5. Work on becoming more self-confident. Build self-confidence in specific goals. There are ways to become better self-confidence. First is positive self-image. Start by changing how you talk to yourself. Replace negative thoughts with positive ones. Instead saying, I can do this, say, I can learn how to do this. Second, set achievable goals. Start with the simple, achievable goals. Each time you achieve a goal, it will boost your self-confidence. Number 3, practice self-compassion. Be kind to yourself. When you make mistake or face setbacks, understand that it's a part of learning process. Number 4, visualize success. Imagine yourself achieving your goals. Visualization can help you gain confidence in your ability to success. Number 5, expand your knowledge and skill. The more you know and can do, the more confident you will feel. Take a class, read books, or watch educational videos to learn something.
Work on becoming more self-confident. Self-confidence is important to our life because if you lack of self-confidence, it is difficult. So there are more ways to improve it. Ways number 1 is to practicing self-care and self-affirmation and building positive relationships and also challenging yourself and developing growth mindset. So you can work hard towards become a more self-confident.
Number 6, appreciate cultural similarities and differences. Use cultural resources to do this. It allows you to understand the members of different cultural groups and helps you to establish better intercultural relationship and interactions. So when you say intercultural relationship, these are formed between people with different cultural identities, which includes romantic partners, friends, family, and even co-workers. Now, the term relationship often associated with romance. So, we'll use couple as an example. So, between the couple, we already know that some of the couples different social settings. Now, how do you make an intercultural relationship work? First is that both couples must show an effort or the willingness to learn from each other's culture in order for their relationship to work and even build a strong bond between each other. Now, let's go back. Why is it important to appreciate cultural similarities and differences? So when learning from another culture, it promotes respect and even reduces discrimination. Why? Because when if you have a deeper understanding about a diverse culture, you acknowledge them or you acknowledge how they behave and what they need to do. So when learning from another culture, apart from your own, you gain a knowledge or you will know about their beliefs and even their different perspectives, which transform you into a open-minded person.
Lines of intercultural, where it promotes respect and appreciation for cultural diversity. It is emphasizing the importance of recognizing the equality and value of all cultures. Recognizing the essential similarities and values of all cultures never feel superiority to people belonging to any cultural group, even a minority. Let's proceed to CARCIDO for an example.
Example of acknowledging the quality and values of cultures is where a team where members come from various culture backgrounds. Acknowledging the essential equality and value of all cultures means that you respect and appreciate each team member's culture heritage.
Number 8, be sensitive and interpret cultural style of communication, which develop the ability to understand the communication symbols, the target of cultures. Its verbal language, sign, gesture, body language, and custom. For instance, in some culture, direct communication is appreciated, while other indirect and polite communication is favored. Some culture values silence and consider it a part of the conversation, while others may view silence awkward and uncomfortable.
Generally speaking, the significance of developing intercultural competence enables individuals to effectively communicate with other people regardless of their values, beliefs, and experiences. It expands their perspective and increase their knowledge that cannot be used to achieve a certain goal. It is a primary contributor in creating harmonious relationships, and it promotes inclusivity where people from diverse cultures